With this ring, I thee wed.
I will.
I give you this ring as a sign of our marriage.
I give you this ring.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Thank you for spending your time with us today. Before we begin, don't forget to like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss our next heartfelt stories. Today's story takes you into the romantic and emotional wedding of Huyen and Dee, a celebration not only of love, but of perseverance and family. From the touching moment when little Maya walks as a bridesmaid beside her mother, to the sacred exchange of wedding rings, the ceremony is filled with warmth and meaning. The joy grows as Huyen and Dee sing together, sharing their happiness with friends and family who have supported them through every hardship. In the most emotional moment, Huyen breaks down in tears, overwhelmed by the long journey behind her, and Dee holds her close, promising to stand by her and Maya for the rest of their lives. It is a powerful reminder that true love is built through patience, loyalty, and unwavering commitment. If you enjoy stories about love, family, and emotional moments that touch the heart, this channel is for you. Please subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and join our growing community. Your support means everything to us, and it encourages us to bring you more meaningful stories like this. Now, let's begin the story. The wedding of Huyen and Dee unfolded like a gentle dream, filled with romance, warmth, and a happiness that seemed to glow in every corner of the venue. From the moment the guests arrived, they could feel that this was not just a celebration, but the beginning of a deeply meaningful journey. Soft lights shimmered above the wedding aisle, flowers bloomed in delicate colors, and a calm, joyful atmosphere embraced everyone present. At the center of it all stood Huyen, radiant in her wedding dress, her eyes reflecting both excitement and quiet emotion, as if she were holding within her heart all the memories that had led her to this moment. Beside her, the most touching sight of the day appeared when her daughter Maya stepped forward as the bridesmaid. Dressed in a simple yet beautiful gown, Maya carefully held the edge of her mother's dress, her small hands moving with surprising confidence. Her innocent smile and bright eyes instantly captured the attention of everyone in the room. She was not only a child walking down the aisle, she was a symbol of love, hope, and the family that was being formed in front of their eyes. For many guests, seeing Maya walk beside her mother was the moment that truly touched their hearts, reminding them that this wedding was about more than romance. It was about unity and belonging. As the music softened and the ceremony reached its most sacred moment, Dee slowly took Huyen's hand. His expression was calm but deeply emotional, carrying respect, devotion, and unwavering love. With gentle hands, he placed the wedding ring onto Huyen's finger. That single gesture felt timeless, as if the world paused to honor the promise being made. The ring, simple yet meaningful, represented not only love, but commitment, protection, and a shared future. Huyen's breath trembled slightly as she looked at Dee, her eyes shining with tears she did not try to hide. In that instant, every hardship they had endured seemed to fade, replaced by gratitude and trust. The guests watched in silence, many holding their breath, fully aware that they were witnessing something profoundly sincere. Cameras clicked quietly, but no sound could break the emotional intensity of the moment. This was the turning point where two lives, once shaped by struggles and uncertainty, officially became one. Surrounded by love, support, and heartfelt blessings, Huyen and Day stood together, hand in hand, ready to step into a new chapter. Their wedding was no longer just a ceremony, it was a powerful declaration that love, when patient and faithful, always finds its way to happiness. As the ceremony continued, the atmosphere within the wedding venue shifted from quiet emotion to vibrant celebration. The soft romantic music gradually transformed into cheerful melodies that filled the air with warmth and excitement. Smiles spread across every face as guests rose from their seats, clapping along to the rhythm. In the center of the honchurn, Dee and Huyen stood close together, their hands tightly intertwined, feeling the joy of the moment flow through them. What began as a solemn vow now blossomed into a shared celebration of love, life, and togetherness. With laughter in their voices and happiness shining in their eyes, Dee and Huyen began to sing together. Their voices were not perfect, but they were sincere, filled with genuine emotion that moved everyone listening. Each lyric carried their story, the struggles they had overcome, the patience they had learned, and the love that had grown stronger through every challenge. Guests smiled, some joining in softly, others wiping away tears as they felt the honesty behind every note. The simple act of singing side by side became a powerful expression of unity, showing that they were no longer walking separate paths, but sharing one voice, one rhythm, one life. The joy in the room grew louder as friends and family responded with enthusiastic applause and heartfelt cheers. Laughter echoed, glasses were raised, and warm congratulations flowed freely. The happiness of Dee and Huyen seemed contagious, spreading from one guest to another, turning the celebration into a moment everyone would remember. Even those who had witnessed their difficult journey felt a deep sense of relief and pride, knowing that love had finally rewarded their perseverance. The wedding was no longer just about the couple, it became a shared victory for everyone who had believed in them. When the music gently faded, Dee and Huyen stood up and turned toward their guests. Holding hands, they bowed their heads slightly in gratitude, their expressions filled with humility and appreciation. Dee spoke first, his voice steady yet emotional, thanking everyone for coming, for standing by them, and for sharing this unforgettable day. Huyen followed, her words soft but sincere, expressing how deeply touched she was by the presence and support of everyone in the room. Their gratitude was not formal or distant, it came straight from the heart. In that moment, surrounded by applause and loving smiles, the wedding hall felt alive with connection and warmth. It was clear to everyone present that this celebration was more than a joyful gathering. It was a reminder that love grows stronger when it is shared, supported, and celebrated together. As the celebration slowly settled into a calmer rhythm, a wave of deep emotion rose within Huyen's heart. Standing there in her wedding dress, surrounded by music, flowers, and smiling faces, she suddenly felt the full weight of the journey that had brought her to this moment. The memories came quietly but powerfully. Days of loneliness, moments of doubt, nights when she wondered if happiness would ever truly find her. Overwhelmed by these thoughts, tears began to stream down her cheeks. They were not tears of sorrow, but of release, of gratitude, and of disbelief that after so many hardships, she was finally standing at the end of the storm. Seeing her cry, De immediately stepped closer and wrapped his arms around her. His embrace was gentle yet strong, filled with the silent reassurance she had always needed. In that protective circle, Huyen allowed herself to lean into him, feeling safe and understood. The world around them seemed to fade away as he lowered his voice and whispered words meant only for her. He told her that from this day forward, she would never have to walk alone again, that every fear and burden would now be shared. His voice trembled slightly, revealing how deeply he meant every promise. Dad then spoke of Maya, acknowledging her not just as Huyen's daughter, but as an inseparable part of his life. He promised to stand by Maya, to protect her, guide her, and love her as his own. In his words, there was no hesitation, only certainty and devotion. This was not a temporary vow or a momentary emotion, but a lifelong commitment formed through understanding and compassion. For Huyen, hearing those words felt like a healing miracle, as if every scar left by the past was slowly being mended. The guests watched in respectful silence, many deeply moved by the sincerity of the moment. Some held back tears, while others exchanged quiet glances, knowing they were witnessing something rare and genuine. This was not a dramatic display, but a pure expression of love built on endurance and trust. When Daeg gently kissed Huyen's forehead, it felt like a seal placed upon his promise, simple yet profoundly meaningful. In that final embrace, a family was truly born, not defined by perfection, but by loyalty, responsibility, and unconditional love. Huyen closed her eyes, resting against Daeg's chest, her heart finally at peace. She knew that the road ahead would still have challenges, but she also knew one thing with certainty. From this moment on, she, Daeg, and Maya would face the future together, as one, for a lifetime.
Hello, xin chào tất cả các khán giả của kênh Live Single RV. Hello everyone, I am ông L, Live Single RV. Rất vui vì ngày hôm nay lại được gặp lại các bạn trong câu chuyện ngày hôm nay. Trong câu chuyện ngày hôm nay của chúng ta thì một đám cưới đẹp như mơ giữa Huyền và Đệ và có sự góp mặt của bé Maya đã diễn ra ở ngoài cuộc sống đời thực. Trong cuộc sống đời thực thì đám cưới của Huyền và Đệ được tổ chức rất là hạnh phúc với vai trò phù dâu là của bé Maya. Trên hôn trường hai người đã trao nhẫn cưới cho nhau dưới sự chúc phúc của rất đông đảo họ hàng hai bên cùng với bạn bè hàng xóm. Và điều đặc biệt nữa là trong giây phút hai người chính thức trao nhận cho nhau để trở thành vợ chồng thì Huyền đã bật khóc vì quá là hạnh phúc. Sau rất nhiều đau khổ và gian khó thì Đệ và Huyền giờ phút này đã được ở bên nhau. Đệ đã ôm Huyền trong giờ phút đó và hứa sẽ ở bên cạnh cô, chăm sóc cô và bé Maya cho đến suốt cuộc đời này, sẽ luôn là bờ vai che chở và đem lại hạnh phúc cho cả hai mẹ con. Mọi tình tiết hấp dẫn về câu chuyện của Huyền, Đệ và bé Maya sẽ còn kể ở các video tiếp theo. Các bạn đừng quên bấm vào nút đăng ký kênh sẽ nhận được thông báo mới nhất về câu chuyện sẽ được phát sóng hàng ngày trên kênh Live Single RV vào lúc 16 giờ Việt Nam nha. Cảm ơn các bạn rất nhiều. Chúc các bạn một tuần mới làm việc hiệu quả. Xin chào và hẹn gặp lại ngày mai. Bye bye!